Hey guys, so I don't know if you guys can tell that I look a little bit different. Let me just throw my hair out the way. I don't have my eyebrows done. So this video, I wanted to show you guys how I quickly fill in my eyebrows. I just kind of want to make this a quick video, you know, show you guys how I fill in my eyebrows. Let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so what I use is the Milani Brow Fix Brow Kit powder. Looks like this. And I use the darker shade right here, which is, I think they name it Brow 2. And yeah, so I used to use the Maybelline, what is it, the Definer Brow, the one that looks like this. But I find that when I use that, since my eyebrows are already thick and the hairs on it are like, you probably can't tell from here because my eyebrows are a little bit thin, but they're actually, the hairs are actually really thick and coarse. So if I use that pencil on my eyebrows, it makes it look a little bit fake and a little bit, you know, just unnatural and a little bit too thick. Yes? Do you want to say hello with your messy hair? Wave hi. Okay, she's probably going to be in this video because she heard me talking. So hopefully I'm at a good angle for you guys and I'm not like, you know, showing you my nostrils like I did on my mascara routine video or whatever. Alright, so I'm just going to take this little brush that I've had forever and ever, but you can get these anywhere. They have the little brush tip at the end or whatever. And before I start, I'm going to comb my eyebrows out with the little spoolie. Like that, just to, you know, straighten them out a little bit. Yes. Here, do you want something? Let me give this girl something. She's gonna keep calling my name. Ooh, look at, you want a brush? You want a brush? Here. Go do your makeup. I'm going to take that brow powder, Brow 2 powder, and just tap off the excess. And I'm going to start at the bottom of my brows, so like right here. And just draw a line at the bottom. And then with whatever powder is left on the brush, I'm gonna just start filling in. I'm filling in my eyebrows like how they naturally are. I just, you know, making them a little bit more defined. And I noticed that I used to do my eyebrows like too dark at the start point, and it didn't really look too natural. So I've been practicing and I kind of like this technique much better. And another trick that I do is I just tapped, like barely tapped my brush in the brow powder. And I'm gonna do, instead of like stroking it this way, I'm gonna stroke the brush the opposite way of my hair. And it actually like gets it in the skin, like, you know, you're powdering your skin too, instead of just the hairs. And then you just brush it out, just like that. And then for the tip, or the tail of the brow, I'm going to take a little bit more powder. And I mean, you don't have to do it this way because everybody's eyebrows are different. So this is just the way I do it for my brows, because I have like kind of like archy brows and they're kind of pointy at the tip. And then with whatever's left on the tip of my brush or on the brush, I'm going to turn it sideways like this and brush out the brow. So sometimes I do mess up and an eyebrow, you know, comes a little bit more in than the other. So I just fix it. And I'm not pressing the brush too much on the tip or on the beginning of my brows, just so it can look a little bit more lighter. Just like this. And then I'm gonna brush this up Still with whatever's left on the brush. I haven't dipped it in the powder. So that is one brow done. Can you guys tell the difference? And look at the other one. And then I have like a few bald spots on my brows too, like I do on this one. And then a cool trick too, you can just flick up the brush, and it gives it a very natural effect, like it's actual hair. Same thing with the other one. Oh, and I kind of line them up too, like I see where I started off. You're right there. Looks kind of even. You start filling in the brow. Then take the brush with whatever powder it has left on it. Again. And my eyebrows are different. One of them is higher than the other. I believe that this one is higher than this one. And then once I'm done filling in my eyebrows, I take a closer look at them and see if I need to touch up anything or whatnot. I gotta drag this one just a little bit higher because it is lower than my this eyebrow right here. And they don't have to be like perfect, like exactly the same, because they're not exactly the same. So I just try to get them as close to each other as possible. I mean, there's some days that I just cannot get my eyebrows to look good. So it takes me a little bit more time. And there's some days that I'm like, you know, I just do it like perfect the first time and I'm like, what the hell? Why can't I do it like that every single time? But practice makes perfect. So there's the brows done. Now let me just touch up a little bit more on this one. I'm going to set them with my brow gel. And I think they look pretty decent right now, so I'm going to leave them alone. And I'm just going to brush them out or set them with the e.l.f. Brow Clear Gel. Like so. Not too much. I kind of took off all the excess on the top like that. And that's it. That's how I fill in my eyebrows. And I never ever like not fill in my eyebrows because it makes my eyes and my face look I feel like I'm like put together when I do my eyebrows. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks so much for watching. Bye.